It's News Center 7.
And taking to Beaver Creek, and leaders there super excited because they got more than $8 million to help build some roads. This is federal money coming from the Miami Valley Regional Planning Commission. The city said it has 7 projects where it needs to design roads.
Especially that's nearby residential areas. We do open public forums as well to get public feedback on the design as far as if it's going to come close to this or come close to here. We do value our residents' public feedback.
Landrum said this work could take 3 to 5 years. The storm system that hammered California this week is heading east, threatening 25 million people in the central U.S. and leaving devastation along the way. More than 70,000 Californians had to leave their homes during this newest round of severe weather. Landslides today tore up patios and left homes dangling on the edges of cliffs.
Just heard a big bang and then just went outside and realized that a quarter of the patio was gone.
The yard's just gone. I guess it's down the hill all the way to the trail.
Forecasters predicting a new storm early next week. Some resilient Californians, though, they say they're just hoping for some sort of break. And all these storms could impact you at the grocery store here in the Miami Valley. California is the leading agriculture producer here in the U.S. And flooding, as we keep showing you, taking over fields, and that means delayed harvest or no harvest at all.
In January's storm events, we had over 15,000 acres that were impacted by flooding and inundation, with over $330 million worth of farm losses.
At this point, it is too early to know just how much higher some of our food prices could go this year.
And now, your Storm Center 7 forecast with Chief Meteorologist McCall Vrydaghs.
You know, we keep talking, and it's just, it sounds like a broken record. You know, more rain out west in California. For those of us here, you know, yesterday we saw some snow, and it was nice today, but you're seeing warmer temperatures and a little different things showing up on Doppler 7 radar.
Yes, that's right. That same system that was bringing the soaking rains off to the west, that's going to be headed our way. And really, we've just been waffling back and forth from winter-like conditions to spring-like conditions, and that will continue right on through the end of the week and into the start of the upcoming weekend. Let's talk about live Doppler 7 radar right now. As we scan the skies across the Miami Valley, you can see temps are currently in the upper 30s, and overall we're generally dry across the Miami Valley. Cloud cover is beginning to build in as this next system approaches from the west. It's still well off to our north and west, where we have a low pressure system moving through Dakotas. We have another storm system that's coming through Southern California, and that front that's in between, that's going to be driving a lot of severe weather in the Texas area tomorrow, and then eventually bringing in some rain and gusty winds locally to the Miami Valley in the next 12 to 24 hours. In advance of that system, though, we are going to warm up. You can see 57 degrees for our high tomorrow afternoon. That's going to put us about 6-7 degrees above seasonal norms. That system comes through, and those temps are going to fall quickly. And you can see by Saturday, our high temperature is back in the mid-30s. So we go from above normal back to below average for this time of year. But also, it is the last official weekend of winter, so I guess 30s kind of makes sense for us. All right, let's take a look at our futurecast model here heading into the day tomorrow. We are dry right up through about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and that's when I see some wet weather beginning to push in from the west. Scattered rain showers will move through the Miami Valley during our dinner time hours of Thursday and stick with us right on through Thursday night. You can see a futurecast here. This is at 8:30 in the evening. We have steady showers with some downpours at times into the start of your Friday. 6:30 a.m. Friday morning, still dodging some wet weather here as you're hitting the roadways for that Friday morning drive. May have some overspray from cars around you and an isolated downpour that could reduce visibility, so you'll probably take it a little bit slower early Friday. Then look what happens Friday afternoon. Temps drop. We get some moisture of that northwest wind flow catching some moisture off of Lake Michigan. Then we may get a few flurries or a light snow shower late Friday. And then that chance for a flurry or two may return again on Saturday morning. Winds, that's the second part of this story. Already starting to see those winds ramping up now. 15 to 20 mile per hour winds currently. They will gust up higher, 25 to 30 for tomorrow. And then you can see a 35 or maybe even an isolated 40 mile an hour wind gust on Friday afternoon. So tomorrow's temperatures, again, we get to about 57 degrees. We will have that rain that comes in during the evening. Then on Friday, we start in the 50s and we fall through the day. We wake up Saturday in the 20s. It is a chilly weekend, but overall dry and we'll have more sunshine by Sunday. First day of spring, we start to warm things back up. 45 on Monday, back to the 50s Tuesday, Wednesday.
All right, McCall, thank you. Numbers show Ohio is seeing more people with Alzheimer's, but when it comes to the number of healthcare professionals to help, well, there is a problem.